Well, guys, modern Snorfare is coming to an end. In 1 week, Black Ops Cold War will be upon us on November 13th. Actually, it's the 9th right now. In a couple days. In 4 days, Black Ops Cold War will be out, and we will be playing Black Ops Cold War instead of modern Snorfare. And with this all being said, man, I want to talk about this year and Modern Warfare in today's video, what they did right and what they did wrong. First things first, let's start on the negative tip, man. You guys want to hear that. This is what gets all the views, bro. But Modern Snorfare did a lot wrong. Oh my god. This game was fucking horrendous. This is by far the second worst Call of Duty in the series behind Advanced Warfare. Alright, this game is really, really bad. The skill-based matchmaking is what destroyed it the most. The SBMM in this game is awful. It's even worse with crossplay on because, those PC motherfuckers are good as fuck. If you have a 1K Modern Warfare KD on PC, you're a fucking insanely good PC player. Those guys are drop-shotting, hacking, all this bullshit, man. It's crazy. The skill-based matchmaking is awful. It gets better when I turn off the crossplay because the game gets a little bit more enjoyable. There's less sweaty PC nerds, but it's still hella try-hard. It is an absolute sweat fest, this game, with the skill-based matchmaking. You cannot try out different guns. Every single game that I've been doing well in and recording videos, I'm using meta weapons. I'm using the Kilo, the M4, the MP5, those cheese guns, because that's the only way you can play this game. I honestly feel like I'm competing for a fucking CDL tournament spot whenever I play this game. Pubs are sweaty as fuck. Alright, the skill-based matchmaking is the number one issue in this game. It is horrendous how much it ruined this game. Without the skill-based matchmaking and going from this game would be like a 3, it would go to like a 6. It would be much better without the skill-based matchmaking. Another issue I have with this game is the time to kill. The time to kill is way too fast. The time to kill is insanely fast. I hate how fast it is. I wish they made it a little bit higher. I think some games that really had a perfect time to kill is Black Ops 2 had a great time to kill. COD World War II has a pretty good time to kill. Black Ops 4's time to kill is a little bit too high, but I think COD, Cold War has a pretty decent time to kill too. I think it should be like that instead of this insanely high time to kill where you get melted in, half a second. Because you cannot react in half a second unless you're fucking, the Flash. So I don't know, man. This game has done a lot wrong. I hate the time to kill, and I hate the skill-based matchmaking. Also, another thing, the maps. The maps are fucking atrocious, man. These are the worst maps in Call of Duty history. If I did a top 10 worst maps in Call of Duty history, 5 of them would be from this game. On God, 5 of them would be from this game. The Tank Factory is garbage. Petrov Oil Rig is garbage. Harbor is garbage. Piccadilly is garbage. And Ramaza. Those are the 5 worst maps in the history of COD and some of the worst maps in any FPS ever made. The doors are another thing that's annoying. Oh my god, the doors. But I'm just going to lump that in with the maps. Holy shit. It's frustrating as hell talking about this game and their map design. It is awful. The spawns are horrendous. The spawns in this game are the worst in the series. The spawns are garbage. The mounting is annoying as hell. It turns every piece of cover into a head glitch. Fuck the mounting. Alright, and another thing that sucks, there's no dead silence, and the footsteps are as loud as fucking Godzilla. You got some fucking Godzilla footsteps in this game, man. Everyone can hear you. The only time you will not get heard is if no one has a mic or they're just honestly deaf. If you're playing in if you're playing in Helen Keller's lobby, you'll be able to run around. But if you're playing with regular people, man, you're going to be getting bodied left and right by these motherfuckers, bro. I swear, the footsteps are way too loud. Like in Black Ops 2, I'm going to reference Black Ops 2 again. Because in Black Ops 2, you don't really need to run dead silence, man. The footsteps aren't even that loud in that game. I think that's perfect. Advanced Warfare is another good game to mention because they have good footstep audio too. Like, you need to run Dead Silence in this game. The footsteps are way too loud, and Dead Silence is a field upgrade, and you barely have access to it because, it has to recharge and all this bullshit. That stuff was awful. They forced you to camp with the horrendous map design and these loud-ass footsteps. I despise that, man. The slow pacing of this game, the mounting, the terrible maps, the no Dead Silence, awful. Awful. It was not Call of Duty. Horrendous. And that's really the negatives that I have for this game, man. Those are the negatives I have for this game. Oh, yeah, and the R700 ruined the game. That sniper rifle needs to go. I've said they should just take that gun out of the game and apologize for adding it. That thing is insanely broken. It needs to go now. This game is just too frustrating. The multiplayer in this game is garbage. It is awful. It's only slightly better than Advanced Warfare, but it's terrible. Now, let's talk about the positives. The positives in this game are the campaign. The campaign was very, very good. I don't really want to go into the detail and all that stuff because, there's other YouTubers who do that. But the campaign is pretty good. It was very engaging. It was, a good war story. It was a good campaign. It was engaging. It was probably the best campaign we've had on Call of Duty since Black Ops 2. Honestly, it was a very, very good campaign. I liked it a lot. Spec Ops, no one really played it. Survival, it was kind of whatever. I was very indifferent about it. The times I played it, I was like, it's cool. But most of the time, I don't really care about it. I'm indifferent about it. I'm glad they have it, but I'm indifferent about it. I heard it was a disaster at launch, but I'm not really qualified to talk about that because I don't really know much about it. So I'm not going to give my opinion on Spec Ops or Survival. Survival, I played it once, and it was okay. The biggest positive is definitely the customization in this game. They have the best class customization ever in this game. The Gunsmith was the best addition that this game could add. The Gunsmith is fantastic. I love the Gunsmith. There's so many attachments. They give you such a sandbox element. It's awesome, man. The Gunsmith is a great addition to Call of Duty, and I hope it's added in every single game after this. It was a great, great revolution for the creative class system. We haven't had a revolution like this in the creative class system since, Black Ops 2 with the Pick-10 system. So I'm glad they added the Gunsmith. Amazing feature. The perk customization is subpar. It's okay. Nothing really crazy. I do think Treyarch has superior perk customization, but, the wild cards and everything like that, that's awesome. But the Gunsmith is fantastic. I love the Gunsmith. And I love the content they add in this game. There is so much content in this game. It's great. There's Ground War. There's the horrendous multiplayer. There's Spec Ops that I don't really give a shit about. There's Campaign, which is pretty good. And then there's Warzone. The saving grace of this game, Warzone. If Warzone never came out, this game would have died in January, bro. This game would have died a long time ago if it was not for Warzone. Warzone is fantastic. I haven't had this much fun with a Battle Royale since Fortnite. Warzone is a great, great addition to the COD franchise. I love Warzone. I can play the fuck out of Warzone. It is a great, great mode. Yeah, it has its issues, but it's only getting better and better with time. The Halloween event was kick-ass. I've had so much fun with Warzone, man, especially during the, this shit of a year. I'm glad Warzone is here, man. Warzone is a great, great game mode, and I'm excited for it in Cold War, and I'm excited for what happens in the future with it, But here are my concluding thoughts on Modern Warfare. I definitely think it is the second worst Call of Duty in the series. For sure. It is horrendous. The multiplayer is unforgivable, how bad it is. And that's the one thing holding it back. If it didn't have that and fix the issues in multiplayer, it would be a top-tier Call of Duty. It really would be. But the multiplayer is so fucking bad that it just can't. But let me know what you guys think about Modern Warfare and, the whole year of it. Did you guys like it? Did you guys hate it? Where would you rank it on your all-time Call of Duties? With that all being said, this your boy Cameron. Thank you all for watching. I am out.